Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. This is Jason. This is Divinity Original Sin. This is the third part of the Divinity saga. It's very different than the other two. The other two were RPGs, dragon handling, all that sort of jazz. This one is a RPG that's like a turn-based RPG, sort of. The world is a open world, like action RPG setting, like Baldur's Gate, but actually the whole game is kind of like Baldur's Gate. The except for the graphics and the plot and all that sort of stuff, but the gameplay is like Baldur's Gate in regards to point and click movement and the world and deep plot and combat system. It's all very old school esque, and it feels like it was developed by somebody back in like early 2000, late 90s, which is good because that's when a lot of RPGs were made for PC that were good, like the original Fallout and Fallout 2 and Baldur's Gate and all the other Forgotten Realms style games. And this is a very Forgotten Realms style game. It adds a pretty good leveling system, and it's got pretty good music, and the graphics are good. And I'm not gonna bore you with too many details, but we'll get into the game pretty quick. Has decent customization options. This is super early. This is just a preview. This is way early access, so don't judge what you see in stone. I've played it a little bit, and reboundable keys. I played it a little bit, and it's definitely very entertaining. And I would personally buy. I would pay full price for this once it comes out. Even now, you can buy it in early access. So depending if you like the early access or not, it's up to you. You can either wait till this comes out or get it now and play it. From what I played so far, it seems pretty complete. I've played about an hour and a half or so to get an idea of the game, and yeah, so we're gonna load it in the game. We are, as I mentioned, about an hour and a half into the game. We learned some of the combat mechanics, fought a few battles, and spoke to some people. It's got a pretty humorous storyline, not like cheesy humor. It's actually humor that makes me laugh, and I'm not easily made laugh, basically, like from jokes and stuff. And it's got a pretty good humor. It's got some dark humor. It's got some light humor. It's not immature humor. It's pretty mature humor, and I like it. It's the plot is good, and the quests so far, from what I've seen, are pretty good. Um, yeah, so still loading here. Controls are very intuitive for the most part. As you can see there, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4 controls. Anyway, in the game, we had explored the first town that you come by, and it's enormous. The first town is huge, full of people that all have. You can talk to every NPC, and they all have their little backstories. And yeah, so with the leveling system, it's got a pretty in-depth leveling system, and I'll show you that once it opens up. I don't know if it's gonna load here. Let's see. I don't know if it froze, and it's possible. This is an alpha. I did save during a combat, like at the very beginning of a battle. I saved, so that might be causing a problem with the way this is loading in the super alpha. No, it's just it just took a little bit. So all right, so this is combat. You start off with two characters, a male and a female. Character customization. I'll show you that at the very end. We'll just start a new character, and I'll show you how you can customize your characters and stuff. But right now, I chose a warrior and a wizard, and so this is combat. And as you can see, the graphics are really nice. And so we have some undead here, a fumbling undead mage, undead swordsman, zombie, and it's like the old Fallout action point system where you move, it uses one, you do different actions, it uses more than others, and It's a very, if you've played Fallout, you know the AP system. So I haven't had too much of a problem with combat yet, so I don't expect to have too much of a problem. So the ooze barrel, I'm assuming, probably slows them down. So I'm gonna hit the ground right here. This is a area effect spell. I missed him, I guess. I missed the barrel too. I was hoping to hit the barrel so it like would create ooze or whatever, but that didn't happen. And you can save your AP for later. I'm gonna get behind this wall though, just so that archer doesn't shoot me. All right, so we're gonna save these 3 AP, and well, good. They shot the ooze barrel. I don't know why. Maybe they're, oh, I bet they're immune to poison, and now I'm screwed with my tank. I'll hide my tank near the wall and let them come at me later. Anything in this barrel? Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna end this turn at the moment. Yeah, they're pretty much immune to that. The fire is from my fire that I left on the ground, and oh, there's more over here. And the ooze must have burst into flames. So they still have pretty high health at the moment. Alright, so I can use teleportation, which is kind of like a telekinesis spell that throws them wherever I want to. And based off my stats and stuff. So this is our current battlefield. It just gets in the combat from where you're at. So I'm gonna throw this guy next to my warrior. Over here. Oh, I screwed that up. Oh well. And so we're gonna choose my warrior now. Once it's her turn. So we have area effect, power slice, and a stun. We're gonna power slice him. Hopefully she doesn't run on the fire. Oh man, I missed. Let's try again. These guys are hard. Get my ass back again. So I have no guarantee that I'm going to win this fight. I kind of explored and came across this battle, so I don't know what's going to happen. The undead are ravaging the town. We're going to nuke these guys. Alright, gotta hit that guy too. Alright, you can stay here. I guess this wall isn't working as a... Oh, it might be. Yeah, it's hitting the wall. Never mind. Alright, I should knock one of these guys. I should stun one of these bastards. It's 4 for that. Oh, it doesn't... Oh, it lowers my chance to hit. Increases damage. Alright, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna try and stun him. I'll stun the swordsman if I can. Damn. Can I swing at him? I don't think I have enough energy. I do have a healer, which I'm gonna have him cast heal on him next. So yeah, this is the combat. Some people complain that it's turn-based, and I think the turn-based works well with this game, to be honest. As you can tell, it's intuitive. It's easy to do, easy to control. This battle is gonna kick my ass. I don't know if I can run away either. Yeah, I can. Here's a flea. I haven't tried to run. This is like the first fight after the tutorial fight, so I need to heal my tank. Okay, let's heal you. It's a regeneration spell, so. Oh, good. God, this is strong. Good, he shot a barrel. Now she's poisoned because I stepped on like their ooze or something. 51%. Alright. So after I die, which is gonna happen. Actually, yeah, we're running next time. Once it's the mage's turn. Okay. Party members now on low on health. Use a potion from inventory to heal them. Remember, using items costs AP. Alright. So this is a super hard fight because I wandered off aimlessly into, obviously, a fight that I was not prepared for. Which I love. I really like that. Let me see if I can flee. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm back in town. I didn't die, luckily. Let's heal my swordsman. Alright, so we're in town now. I feel like this is a waypoint shrine. And the map doesn't make the map look, or doesn't make the town look big, but alright, this is where I was when I was fighting. That area here was the full screen, and this is the enormous town. And this is where you start off, and yeah, so we've got the town, and let's show you the skill system real quick. I pretty much picked up a bunch of crap. As you can see, I was gonna try and start doing crafting, but I don't really have enough points to do anything good yet. So now I have a bunch of trash in my inventory, and each character you have has their own inventory. So they have abilities which are different from skills. Your abilities are what you get from your skills, your stats. From what I have put points in, I am mostly warrior, but I'm also a little bit of wizard, survivor, and social, which give things like barter and charm and reason, which give better dialogue trees and stuff like that, and different skills, lots of skills that do lots of different things. And I really like the customization of this game. Let's go. So and then you have warrior abilities too. Then we have talents, which are different than abilities, and then traits as well. I've only leveled up once so far, but I put points into Sidewinder, which decreases penalty in flanks, gives me a better chance for opportunistic attacks, and this raises my fear resistance to 50% by 50%. And then there's all these different things that do different things. And then these are traits that you get as you level up as well. You can put points in, or you get through things, through social actions and stuff like that. Your traits increase, and then your traits mess with your abilities. So social interactions change your combat abilities, which is pretty cool also. So it makes talking to people matter. It really does. Now let me go back to my other guy, Roderick, my mage. I've given him points in conversing with animals, so I can talk to this cow if I want. Like, don't what you said to upset Bull, but yeah, so I pissed off the bull, the other bull, and you could talk to the cow, and you could talk to different animals with Pet Pal, and I got that because that's pretty cool. I think it's freaking great, and some of the things they say are just hilarious. So we can go back to here real quick, and then so yeah, this is the same traits, and you can get romantic between each other. As you go through the game, you converse with each other about things that you've encountered or talked, or things you've talked to with other people, and that sort of jazz. And I've been working on making my mage a tinkerer as well, but I'm not good enough yet to make anything good. But so yeah, there's different things that you get that do different things. You can equip just about everything. I found a broom that you can equip, and she has a pot or a bucket on her head, which is over here in equipment. And yeah, so there's a lot of funny things, and there's scrolls that everybody can use, but it's only one-time use. And so we'll take a quick look around the town real quick. I'll show you the. Oh yeah, so there's you have your regular stats here that you can put points into as you level up as well. And there's a thievery system where, kind of like Skyrim, where people get pissed off if you try and loot them and stuff, and you can sneak if you're not standing in front of a guard like that. So let's talk to this guard and see if he has anything to say. So I'm not gonna read these. I'll just let you read it if you want. I'm not gonna read them out loud. I've already spoken to this guy, so that's why he's let me open the gate. So every NPC you can talk to so far that I've seen, I need to continue healing my warrior. No. Alright. Because I have a feeling there's going to be combat out here. And this combat out here is most likely going to be the proper level of combat. I'm only level 2, and that last stuff we fought was like 6 levels 3s. And we only have 2 level 2s. And yeah, so again, this is alpha, so there's a lot of sound effects that aren't in yet to keep the build lighter while they construct it. And so once she's healed up, we're going to head off over here. Orcs are easy. At least the orcs that I fought are easy. So I have a feeling that you'll get to see some combat that isn't me getting my ass kicked. But yeah, I see, that's one thing I love when I feel that an RPG is done right, when you can actually wander off the wrong direction from town and get yourself killed, basically, from a party of enemies that are way stronger than you. What that does for me in game design is gives me incentive to come back to that area as soon as I can and fight them, because they must be guarding something, or they might be worth a lot of experience, or might have good equipment on them. So I'm going to come back and try and fight them multiple times before I'm ready, struggling, and just to hope to get that one leg up. So I'm going to try not to ruin any plot, if possible. Nothing on that corpse. Alright, looks like they drug a corpse over here for some reason. But yeah, comparing to the other divinities, this is nothing like it, as you can tell. If you've played the other ones, those are very different than this. They're both good games. I enjoyed them both in their own rights, but wait, this doesn't look like a aggressive orc. Has he like given up? I'm not gonna talk to him because I don't want to ruin the plot. It's probably gonna say something that matters, and we don't need to do that. So we'll go this way. Taking a look. But yeah, so is this a good direction from the previous Divinity? I think so. I thought the other one was fun, and they could have probably made it a third one very similar to that last one. I'm not including the RTS game that came out, Dragon Commander. That, I don't know about that game. I'm talking about the RPG ones. But could they have done that one again and made a 3? Probably. And it would have been fun. But this is going to be fun too. This is a very fallback on the old school Baldur's Gate era in the way that it is played, and I like that. And I like this gives me a lot of interest to explore and find out what I'm going to find on this island or continent or whatever I'm on, and find out what's going on with the plot. This little orb thing is really awesome too. The way that they do it, they don't just fade the sprite in the back or in the foreground. They kind of do this see-through thing. That effect is really neat. But yeah, this game clearly isn't complete, but I highly recommend buying it. Maybe not in early access, but once it comes out, this is going to be a fantastic game, and I hope the best for them. So definitely, yeah, I'll link the Steam page in the description, and we'll look around a little bit more real quick to see what else is in the area. There's some orcs. Oh shit. There's like, oh, they're level 5. Oh my god. Oh yeah. So after I die, I'm gonna show you character creation. We're just gonna do this until I die. So I have no chance against these level 5 bastards. But this is funny. I wandered off trying to find something safer for me to fight, and this is what I found. Like 15 level 5s. Alright. But I really like the music that this game has. I'm sure that orc sitting down, that like flea or whatever, would have told me about this ambush ahead. And maybe even walk me through this. I'm purposely just gonna let them kill me. Alright, so we're dead, and we're gonna go to the title screen now. Alright, so we'll create a new character. I'll show you the character creation real quick, and end it there. So we're gonna do new game. And we'll show you the character customization. There's multiple classes you can choose and multiple layouts and equipment. It's still limited itself because of its current stage in alpha, but so there's going to be a lot more choices, I'm sure, once it's finished in regards to customizing your character. Okay, so we have, these are your two characters. You can't really customize the music that much. I mean the other choices that much. But you have a few choices in equipment. Mostly just the body armor. And then you have your stats here. If I wanted to make her a wizard or a warrior, I can lower these and put them somewhere else. If I want to make him a faster warrior, I can do that. Why you'd want to do that? I don't know. Maybe you want to have dual wielding Drizzt type warrior or something. I don't know. But he's a ranger Drizzt, so. So right now you have 3 classes: wizard, warrior, and ranger, which is pretty much staple in every RPG. Then you have your abilities that you can put points in. In ranger, you have a bunch of points in survivor. You can take those out and put them somewhere else if you want. And then you have talents as well that you can put points into, and you have a ton of them. I showed you those a little bit earlier, and you can do it for both characters. Yeah, so that's that pretty much. This is Divinity. Recommend getting it. It's a fun game. At this point, I would recommend waiting, but in the future, I recommend getting it because, again, it's super alpha. Unless you want to support the early access, then go for it. This game's gonna be worth your money, that's for sure. Thanks, guys, for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. You'll find I'll put a link to the game store page in the description. Have a nice day.